Alright, so on to the soldering part. My equipment. All you need is a soldering iron, which is what I'm going to be using. I like the digital one. It's meant for electronics with low voltage. A pair of tweezers to pick up the light. I also have a pair of well, these are tweezers also, but these ones, for some reason, this one always has like a charge, and it sticks the light to it. So I need this one to actually put it down on the board. Now let's see if you can actually see. It won't focus, but there's the light, and there's a little arrow underneath it pointing to the right, and that is the negative side. So closest to the outside, this is the label. That's the negative side, and then the positive on the other side. Now your light, which is so ridiculously tiny that you probably can't see it there, but it's a little tiny light right in front of my finger. Looks like a little speck of dust. That's the light. If you look close at it on the back side, you will see a little green arrow, or it'll be like a line with another line coming out of it. If you drew a line with another line coming out, that line would be pointing to the negative as well. So that is the side that you want to put on the board. Okay, so now I'm going to start my soldering. First things first, you need to stop my show. I'm missing my show. Okay, so you want to solder the connection point down there. The soldering iron is just heating up. It's really fast. Set at 280, and as you're applying the heat, pull up with the tweezers, and you should be able to burn it off. Now, with this light, I've had them melt. Well, I assume that it's melts because I can't get it. So what I actually do is just melt the whole light, destroy it, and I soldered over top of it, and the light worked. I'm using SMD 0605s. Okay, let's get this off. Hope I can actually get this one off properly. Okay, gonna tip. Try to kill this fruit fly. I don't know why it's flying around here. Alright, so I'm pulling up from that side. Melt the solder. Coming up. I'm just going to put a little more solder on the tip. My tweezers back. And let's do this again. Fruit fly is really bugging me. Okay, so now this is really kind of annoying. So what I used to do on the 360 is I used to just melt the connections. That's hot. Be careful if you heat up the board. So I'm going to go back to trying to pull it off. See, the light's chipping off. I have a couple pieces of the light here now. So I hit this light. Half of it off. I gotta get the other half off. See, chunks of the light. Oh no, the light's still on there. pull the piece off with the soldering iron. I'd make it better if I could just get it off. But anyways, got the light off now. Had to break it apart to get it. I guess I should clean up this end too. Surprisingly, I haven't lost my light. I am using a red one. Like I said before, 0603. That's the old 360 ones, but apparently they use a bigger light. It's 0805, I believe. But I don't have any of those. These lights work, so I just do this one. Now I like to float the light off a little bit. It makes it easier to solder it on. So I just add a little bit of solder to the connection points. I added too much, and unfortunately I can't find my desoldering braid. I'm just gonna spread it out. Just to flatten it down a little bit. Okay, so I have my solder on there. A little more than I like. That's alright. I take my light. Close up to the board with the solder on it. Get it facing the right way. The arrows pointing the same way on the board to the negative side. Put it on in between your solder. Make sure you get a nice connection. That tip. So now hit the solder. And hit the solder. I have to clean that. Got some off, luckily. And the solder, kind of bring it towards the light. Touch it a bit, just to get a proper connection. And there we go. My light is soldered on there. Now it's time for reassembly. I will reassemble everything, but I'm gonna leave parts of it not quite back together because I will be using the DVD drive. I don't want to connect it back without the DVD drive because it may log something into my so, let's see, I need to be where my knees are. So back here. So put it back together. Basically do everything you did in the opposite direction. Reconnect the DVD. The DVD drive is the reason why I'm actually not putting the whole thing back together right now. So line the DVD drive up with the holes. If you're just doing the lights, you probably didn't need to do that. Line the hard drive up with the holes, but the hard drive sometimes comes loose and shakes without you needing to do anything anyway, so you may need to do that. Put the lid back on. Nope, my bad. Hold the lid up here, don't forget this part. Plug it back in. Screw it down a bit. That connected back. That connected it back to the front board. I just put this up into 2 videos because you don't really need to see this because you took it apart. So there we go. Now here's the important part. Those videos where you don't actually separate the front base piece, it's going to be a huge pain to put it back together. Right now you can actually just push that in there. Be very careful still because you don't want to break this. It's a cheap cable, but it's not expensive, but it's easy to break. So, whoops, got that connected. socket. Pull that back over the front. Now I have enough here to show you the light, so I'm just going to plug it in and show it to you. Whoops. No, don't turn off. I need to show the people. Okay. And voila. Hey, there it is. Voila. Cool red. You can do any color as long as you have the lights, the LEDs. These ones are a little darker than the because of the 0603, so they're not darker, but just not as bright. Okay, there you go. A nice red power light. All right, guys. I'm going to be taking that bad boy apart and taking a look at the DVD drive. So, hope it helped.